Welcome to Swine Creek Reservation. We have over 400 acres of beautiful park here in Middlefield Township. And we have 6 miles of trails that you can walk here at Swine Creek Reservation. And one of the highlights in the springtime, we have a 30-acre sugar bush where we produce maple syrup from over 400 maple trees. So over 100 gallons of maple syrup are produced here in Swine Creek, so you can visit us in the spring. And then in the fall, every year we do our horse-drawn wagon rides here at Swine Creek as well, along with a whole bunch of other programs that we do for schools or the public. What changes occur during autumn in the park? All sorts of changes. So you can already hear them this time of year. The insects are starting to sing in the trees. So we have crickets and katydids that we don't hear throughout the rest of the year that start singing in the fall here at Swine Creek and throughout the county. You'll also notice the leaves starting to change, but it's a beautiful park here at Swine Creek to see the autumn colors, the reds and the yellows and the oranges. And then we just start to see animals getting ready for winter. So maybe you hear chipmunks in the woods or squirrels scurrying around. So horse-drawn wagon rides occur here during the month of October. They're the first 3 Sundays of the month, and the rides leave every half hour. We have Howard Goodyear from Spring Mist Farms. He brings 4 Percheron draft horses to pull a wagon, and each ride carries about 25 people. So we go along the wagon trail right here behind us, and each ride is about 20 minutes long. The main attraction of the wagon rides, I think, are probably the horses. So the Percheron draft horses that Howard brings are probably the friendliest and calmest horses I've ever been around, and they love to meet and greet people. And then on the ride, when we're going, they can expect to see the sights and sounds of fall here in the park, and then also give visitors a time just to sit and enjoy the ride. So people love the rides and love learning about fall along the trail, but they really love the horses. This is a beautiful park. There's tons of big mature trees here at Swine Creek, so you could go for a hike along one of our 10 trails. Again, they total 6 miles of walking. So big mature trees that will show big, beautiful fall colors. There's also a couple ponds that are stocked for fishing. So you'd have a nice picturesque background while you go fishing. And there's also a connector to the Maple Highlands Trail here at Swine Creek Reservation, which is a bike trail that goes all the way to Chardon. So you could bike along the Maple Highlands Trail and enjoy the fall colors that way. So I have a favorite part of Swine Creek because I do our maple sugaring programs. I love the sugar house that we have here because we welcome people in the spring to see how maple syrup is made. So the 30 acres around the sugar house where the trees are tapped, where we collect sap, where we get to show people the process, that's my favorite part of the park. It's really rewarding to come to work on the horse-drawn wagon ride days and see families enjoying time together out in nature. So it is rewarding to provide those opportunities for people. And then a lot of the things that we point out and highlight are little bits of information about nature that they've never heard before. Things like what a woolly bear is or what it does all winter long. So always new information to learn even as an adult.